OMG, hey! Okay, my name is Dala and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be eating Wingstop and I'm going to be reading you some Reddit stories. It's going to be so much fun, and if you don't have fun, I'm going to find you and you're going to be in trouble. Let's get into it. So basically the stories I have today are all going to be centered around like family drama, holiday drama, you know, that vibe. I don't have an actual name for the theme because I'm not that professional yet, but I don't know. We'll get there. I'm eating. If you want to know what I'm eating, I actually explain it more on my TikTok at Doll Florence, so go check that out. Let's get into the first story. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that proposing is not a suitable Christmas present? Automatically, I'm gonna say not the asshole just because it's like, girl, duh, like obviously that's not a Christmas present. Okay, I have a friend who I'll be calling Harry. Harry and I have known each other for at least over a decade. We're in our early 30s. He was part of my own wedding party, and 99 times out of 10, he's an all-around great guy. Okay, I don't know. If this is a man's opinion on another man, 99 times out of 100, I don't know if I believe. Ooh, okay, girl, yes, party. Anyways, Harry has been dating his girlfriend for around 4 years. She's an absolute diamond and brings out all the best qualities in him. Okay, that's a really nice thing to say. A couple weeks ago, Harry confided in me that he was planning to propose to his partner over Christmas. She's very family focused and he is setting it up so his parents, quote unquote, unexpectedly visit them. They're doing Christmas with her parents this year. Early in the morning, he will propose during present opening in front of his and her parents. Okay, her siblings and their parents' kids. Okay. Yeah, that already just like doesn't sound like a good idea. Like kids are gonna be opening like freaking toy trucks and like Transformers just in the corner, and he's like, hey babe, over all this freaking gross wrapping paper, like let us now join in union. I don't know. Is that just me? When chatting about arrangements a couple of days ago, Harry made a throwaway comment about the engagement saving him some time in relation to the rest of his Christmas shopping. I asked him what he meant, and he said, I thought it would be like one of the presents. I genuinely, like, it just registered to me now like that would be like the only present. Oh my gosh. I asked him what he meant, and he said that since he was proposing, he hadn't planned to get his partner anything else for Christmas. I said that the two were not mutually exclusive. When I got engaged, albeit not at Christmas, my husband still got me, I don't know. My husband still got me a birthday present. They didn't say their pronouns, so I like don't know what frame of reference this person is evaluating this other person from. But I'm sure it probably doesn't matter. Okay, my husband still got me a birthday present the following month. Am I greedy, or I actually expect presents while also being proposed to? I might just be greedy. I don't care though, I'll stay greedy. If you stay greedy, you get more stuff. Harry raised that the ring was costing him more than the several usual Christmas and birthday presents combined, which is true, but it's not the case that he is scraping together every last penny to buy it either. There's absolutely money to spare for a couple of gifts that he'd usually get his partner. Okay, in his finances, but yeah, I don't know, I'm with them. No way in hell a ring proposal present, which is a separate event and separate gift, is like a twofer. That's not like a buy one get one. I don't know, that's weird to me. I also pointed out that since he is hoping to surprise her with the proposal, it would become quite obvious that something was afoot if there was no presents for her from him under the tree. Yeah. Also, she would say no. Like, imagine you didn't get your girlfriend any presents for Christmas and then you just pop up with the ring. Like, who is saying yes to that? I don't know. Guys, am I crazy? We went back and forth for a while. That's probably how this is probably how they feel as well. We went back and forth for a while, with Harry continuing to take the stance that getting engaged is definitely a gift. No, getting engaged is you asking her to marry you. So how is that a gift for her if you're asking her to do something for you? I'm confused. I said that it was all good and well, but that his girlfriend will absolutely have bought him gifts that he will both appreciate and use, and that an engagement is in no way the same kind of exchange in that sense. Additionally, while his partner is in no way materialistic, I am, so maybe that's the disconnect, she is someone who appreciates the give and take of mutual present exchanges like Christmas, white elephants, etc. We didn't have a major fight or anything about this, but Harry has said that he's probably not going to share more about the engagement with me because I have differing views. What? I don't want to be a stubborn old fool on something I'm clearly wrong about, so would appreciate a view of internet strangers on this. Edit. A couple comments are on the same line, so I'll respond to them here instead of individually. He shouldn't propose to her in front of others. Getting engaged in front of family would suit his partner to a T. This is definitely something she would want based on previous conversations. Quote, you shouldn't involve yourself too much in your friend's life. End quote. I didn't say that the first time. The entire discussion lasted maybe 5 minutes while we were having a drink, including Harry saying he'd not bring it up with me anymore. In no way have I told him point blank to do/not do something. We've since spoken civilly on other topics. Okay. I'd hope that everyone has a friend or two who will be honest with them if they think they're in the wrong, to be frank. My question here centered on the proposal as the gift, not on if I'm a bad friend. Okay, so their question is, am I the asshole for telling my friend that a proposal is a bad Christmas present? Absolutely not. Your friend is crazy. The fact that they wouldn't take someone who's already married and someone whose opinion they've clearly valued for at least 10 years, because you guys have been friends for that long, the fact that they wouldn't take your opinion on what their partner might like, knowing you know their partner, especially because they're not taking your opinion because they just want to save a couple extra bucks, like when asking someone to dedicate their life to them until they die. Yeah, I feel like you have a right to be like, that's kind of weird. I don't know if I structured that sentence properly, but I don't think they're the asshole. So no, not the asshole. And that's the rating that this comment has, or that this post has as well. Let's read some of the comments. Top comment, not the asshole. I think the idea of proposing is a gift from him to her, as opposed to a mutually joyful step forward for both of them, is a bit distasteful. I completely agree. Everyone is just agreeing with them. Yup, framing it this way makes it feel like a pity gesture instead of something he really wants to do. Right? How is asking someone to do, can you wash the dishes for me? What? It's such a gift. What? You're mad? Imagine asking someone to wash the dishes for you as a Christmas present. Obviously, getting married is probably more enjoyable than washing someone's dishes, but it's you're still asking them to do something for you. So why? What? Yeah, let's move on to the next story. Be the asshole for refusing to bring $100 minimum to Thanksgiving. Whew. My family and I celebrate Thanksgiving every year with my siblings, parents, and their kids. Roughly 20 to 25 people, including kids. My family is only 2 people with 1 6-month-old baby. Aww. In the group chat, it was decided that my nephew would cook meat since he brought a grill. He also told us that we could bring sides, okay? This person uses a lot of sentences, periods, so I think it sounds kind of staccato. He chose to spend $300 on meat. I messaged in the group chat that we should bring mashed potatoes. My sister responded that every, quote, family has to bring $100 worth of food minimum, or help my nephew pay for the meat. Okay. What? 20 to 25 people, $300 worth of meat, but $100 each? So you're ending up with, is my math wrong, $2,500 for meat that you already only spent $300 on? I don't know, my math on that was probably crazy, guys. I don't know, but it doesn't sound right. Someone please, that doesn't sound right to me. I'm not totally against the idea of bringing that much food, okay, but just the way it was presented and the fact that it wasn't agreed to beforehand makes me upset. That's also true. They volunteered to cook meat and then now they're charging you $100 per plate. The following day in the group chat, my sister said, option 1, bring food enough for everyone, not just yourself. Option 2, help Thomas pay for meat $100 per family. Option 3, okay, so is it like not everyone? Like if it's, because it's like, is everyone not the family? Or, oh, do they mean like 100 per each like family subsect that's coming? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does that make, okay. Am I like overreading it? I don't know, let's move on. Option 3, help dad pay water bill, $200 per family. Like, what does that mean? Is it not the same one family? It says your siblings, parent. Okay, my family and I celebrate Thanksgiving every year with my siblings, parents, and their kids. Like, is it not the same one family? Like, I'm confused. Choose, oh my gosh. Choose wisely, ... That's what she said after her options. Upset, I responded with option 4, don't show up. Am I the asshole if I don't show up at all in protest to this $100 minimum rule? Update, I'm a teacher and she posted a picture of my salary she found online to shame me in the group chat. Definitely not going now. Oh my gosh. First of all, we should be using that picture to shame the US government for not paying our teachers enough, because they're literally the ones bringing forth the youth and like making sure they're like real members of society and like don't kill everybody. So I don't know, let's pay them more. Stop just to say that. But wow, like you're the one dry begging your family to pay you for Thanksgiving, which is the craziest shit I've ever heard of in my life. I've never once heard of paying to go to Thanksgiving. Like, it's like, this isn't even like a family or like a Friendsgiving. You know what I mean? Like a Friendsgiving potluck style. Everybody pitch in. We're going to be cooking. No, this is like what? I don't know. Okay. The second line is in the group chat. It was decided my nephew would cook me. He also told us that we could bring the sides. So I just feel like if what was agreed is like, okay, everyone either bring a side and this guy's gonna pay like or do the meat and then, you know, like enjoy yourself, and then they just show up randomly like, excuse me, $100 please. Yeah, I would say no. Though it's your family, like if you show up and start eating, like are they gonna actually kick you out? Like, I know that's weird, maybe we're crazy, I don't know how my family works, but it's like if someone tried this and then I just showed up and didn't pay, they wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't do anything. Like, they'd be like, who the hell is this? I don't think they, okay, let's not get into that. Let's move on to the next story. Yeah, but I don't think they're the asshole. They're definitely not the asshole. Let's quickly read the comments before we move on. Yeah, top comment, not the asshole. This is a potluck, not a charity dinner, right? Because it's like, if you still bring food, I feel like you shouldn't also have to pay $100 because everyone is bringing something then. If your nephew couldn't afford to buy the meat, he shouldn't have bought it, literally. Someone responded, or it should have been discussed ahead of time. So many options could have been given. Like, hello, literally. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Next story is, am I the asshole if I stop buying Christmas presents? I'm the youngest of 5 and have no kids of my own, but my 4 brothers and sisters all have many kids, 4, 2, 2, 4, okay? And those 12 nieces and nephews all have their, 8 kids, wait. 12 nieces and nephews all have 8 kids of their own. Pause for that. We used to always buy presents for each other's kids, so I naturally started getting gifts for their kids. A few years ago, I realized that practically no gifts were opened at all. Like the kids weren't touching the gifts? But I didn't think much of it. The next year it happened again, and I found out that my siblings got together and agreed that they would stop buying gifts for each other's kids because our family was growing. They didn't tell me, and the only thing said was, "You just now realized it?" Dang, that's rude. I was a little upset they didn't include me, but I get it. I don't have any kids of my own. But I've always bought gifts, and they know it. The past couple years has actually led to a few incidents of the kids crying because I've messed up in what they opened. Then that was basically it for their Christmas at the family get-together. They will still get gifts at their parents' or grandparents' home, but at our family Christmas, that's all. Okay, so this person is the only person bringing the children, the 12 nieces and nephews, 8 children each, presents. Hello? It feels like I'm carrying the family Christmas now. Yeah, girl, you are. The kids are not to blame for their parents' spending habits. I love them and always have been happy making them happy, but now it feels like an obligation and it's expected of me. Yeah, girl, you're not the asshole. The top comment is not the asshole. Quick family group message chat. Hi, everyone. I'm not buying them gifts no more. Literally. That's what the top comment says. And I realized that the video is over. So yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like this style more with like the voiceover, or do you prefer when I eat and talk at the same time, or should I just talk? Let me know. And check out my TikTok. I hope you enjoy. Bye.